In this episode, I'm going to show you how to tie a GM12 worm, or more commonly known as the shit worm. Okay, so the Eggstasy worm, it works really well under a bung. It catches a lot of fish and it's been around on the competition circuit for a while now. So the hook I'm using is a Fario Barbless short shank size 8. The bead is a 3.5mm fluorescent red bead. It has to be heavy because Eggstasy itself in a piece like this is very hard to get down consistently. What you tend to find is as you're false casting, it will dry out and then you have to start all over again. So the heavier the bead, the easier your fishing will be. The thread I'm using is just some UTC 140 fluorescent orange. This is a very quick tie and it doesn't take long at all. So all you're going to do is come in the middle, take some thread down, and just build a little bit of a base to work from. Once you've got your base, you're going to end up with a bead in the middle. Then you're going to take your Eggstasy worm, so this is some GM12 from Bill McIlroy. With any sort of Eggstasy, what you want to do is you want to take a lighter just to the end, just to singe it slightly so that it doesn't separate. Do that on both sides, and then when you're happy, that's the length we're going for. So what's that? That's probably just over the length of my middle finger. So come in just past halfway and catch that in. So you don't want the front to be overly too long because the front has a bigger habit of tangling. Now what you could do at this point, you could just tie it like some of the new patterns where they just use the tail as itself and then the body up like so. There's nothing wrong with that, but if everybody's doing that, then your fly isn't going to look any different to anybody else's fly. So I prefer to stick to the old school version, which is where you bring the thread over, as we just did there now, and then take this, wet it slightly, so that you can see exactly where on the core you're catching, and then just tie that over. And then, as long as you're happy with it, I'm happy with that length, come back, tie it in with a whip finish. And then all you need to do is just take some varnish or some resin on the base side here, and that's it. Honestly, this fly catches a lot of fish under a bung on some fisheries, and it's so simple to tie. You can tie them in a range of different colours, and that's it. The Eggstasy worm.